So please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like video on our YouTube channel. Welcome to Ingezo education. So global. So now we'll be focusing on what? Question number 6 again of what? 2022 November paper 1. So we'll be going straight to what? Determine first derivative using what? First principle, which is we're given what? f at x is equal to how much? 5 minus 8x now. So we're just going to do what? To write the solution this side, which is we're given with what? 6.1. 6.1, which is we're given f at x is equal to how much? Is equal to 5 minus 8 now. 5 minus 8x, which is we're just going to determine what? F of x what? F of x plus h now is equal to how much? 5 minus how much? 8 into x plus h. Which is a weight of 5 minus how much? 8x minus 8h. Which is a weight to first principle, which is v. When h approaches 0, which is a weight of f prime of x now. F plus h, f at x plus h minus f at x now. Divided by h. Divided by h. Which is still our limit when h approaches 0, which is a weight of how much? 5 minus 8x minus 8h minus into how much? 5 minus 8x now. All divided by how much? By h. Which is where I've respected the negative there, which is a weight of what? Over u. When h approaches 0, which is a weight of 5 minus 8x minus 8h minus 5 minus how much? Plus 8x. Are we together? All divided by how much? By h. Which is a weight of how much now? 5 and minus 5 will cancel each other. Minus 8x plus 8h will cancel each other. Will be left with how much? Meaning, when h approaches 0, will be left with how much? Negative 8h divided by h. Which is h and h will divide each other. Therefore, our first derivative will be equal to how much? Negative 8 now. So that will be our what? Our 6.1, which is getting how much? 5 marks there. Which is the first mark, it will be for what? Getting your f at x plus h, substitution, simplification, and reaching to this and what? Your final answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. That will be your 5 marks there. That's how your mark allocation is going to be allocated. So we're going straight to what? 6.2.1. It says determine f prime of x if f at x is equal to how much? 3x raised to the exponent of 5 plus how much? Plus 5x. Which is your heavy what? 6.2.1. Which is your heavy f at x now is equal to how much? 3x raised to the exponent of 5 plus how much? Plus pi x now, which is f prime of x now equals to how much? We drop the power, we reduce the power by 1, which is a weight of how much? Plus 1 pi x raised to the exponent of 1 minus 1, which is multiplied there, which is a weight of how much? 50 x raised to the exponent of 4, what? Plus how much? Pi x raised to the exponent of 0, which is a weight of 50 x raised to the exponent of 4 plus what? Plus pi. That will be our 6.1. 6.2.1. So we'll be going to what now? Our 6.2.2 there. 6.2.2 now we're given y is equal to how much? Okay, let me wipe here now. Let me wipe here now. Before we get to our 6.2.2. Nice. Which is our 6.2.2. We should determine this of y divided by this of x if what? If y is equal to x squared. If y is 6.2.2, which is your weight of what? Y is equal to how much? X squared into how much? Into 4x minus 2 x is equal to negative 1. Which is what I'm looking for here, d of y divided by this of x, because you haven't differentiated yet, you are still continuing to our y, which is going to have how much? 4x raised to the square root of 3, which is multiplying the same base we add the exponent, minus 2x, which is 2 minus, okay, let me just do that nicely. It will be 2 plus 1. Then this one multiplied by this one, it will be how much? Minus 2x raised to the square root of how much? 2 minus 1. You are still going to have y is equal to 4x raised to the square root of 3 minus 2x. D of y divided by d of x is equal to how much? 4 multiplied by 3x raised to the square root of 3 minus 1. Minus 2x, which is this one, multiplied by 1x raised to the square root of 1 minus 1. Which is our d of y divided by d of x now equal to how much? 12x squared minus 2x raised to the square root of 0, which is going to have d of y divided by d of x is equal to how much? 12x squared minus 2. So that will be our what now? That will be our 6.2.3 now. So let's do the mark allocation for what? For 6.2.2 and 6.2.3. It was just for what? 3 marks that one. Which is the first mark there, it will be for what? Differentiating, which is not differentiating per se, getting 15, this, and getting this, and the final answer. It will be what? 3 marks there. Are we together? Nice. So let's mark what now? Let's mark what? Let's mark the what? The 6.2 point what? 6.2.2 there, which is 3 marks also. Yes. Oh, this one is just 2 marks. This one is just 2 marks, which is it will be just for this and this. This one is 3 marks. This one, which is you're going to get the mark allocation for what now? For changing this to this now, and what? Getting this and that in 3 marks now. Nice. So where to now? We go to our 6.3 there. So let's get to our 6.3. 6.3, what are we having now? They say the gradient of the tangent to the curve defined by gx, which is we're given our gx. 6.3, gx is equal to how much now? Gx is equal to 6x squared plus 3x. Then we are given the gradient, which is x is equal to how much? P. Then we are given the gradient, which is g prime of x is equal to how much? Negative 1. Which is what are we going to do now? We are going to differentiate now. G prime of x is equal to how much? Is equal to 6 multiplied by 2, x is equal to 2 minus 1 plus 3, x is equal to how much now? 1 minus 1, which is going to have our g prime of x is equal to how much? 12x plus 3. Which is we are given our gradient there is how much? Negative 21. Negative 21 is equal to how much? 12x plus 3. We transpose this to the other side, which is going to have how much? Negative 21 minus 3 is equal to how much? 12x. Which is going to have how much? Negative 24 is equal to 12x. Divide by 12, divide by 12. Therefore, x is equal to how much? X is equal to negative 2. Which is now, they say now, the first question now, it says determine the numerical value of what? The numerical value of p, which is now, we've just started with the numerical value of p. Therefore, we've got what? The numerical value of p. Therefore, p is equal to how much? X is equal to how much? P, x is equal to negative 2. Therefore, p is equal to how much? Negative 2 now. So let's wipe this side now. The following question now, it says now, hence determine the equation of the tangent to the curve, which is at g is equal, which is to the curve of g at x is equal to p, in the form of y is equal to 8, which is this one 6.3.1, this one is 6.3 now, 0.2, which is what are we going to do now? We're going to determine the coordinate now. G of negative 2 now. is equal to how much? G of negative 2 is equal to 6 into negative 2 all squared plus how much? Plus 3 into negative 2 now, which is going to have how much now? 6 multiplied by 4 plus how much? Minus how much? Minus 6, which is going to have how much? 24 minus 6 there, which is 24 minus 6 is how much? Is 18, which is 18. Therefore, the coordinate will be how much? Negative 2 and what? And 18. Nice. Which we are looking for what? For the equation of the tangent now. Which is, we have what? We have x is equal to 2, which is, we already have our what? Our first derivative is that, which is g prime of what? Of negative 2 is equal to how much? Is equal to 12 into negative 2 plus 3, which is going to have negative 24 plus 3, which is how much? Negative 21. So this will be our gradient. So where to now? We are going straight to our gradient now. Y minus y of y is equal to m into how much? X minus x of y. Which is we're going to have how much? We take our coordinate there, which is this will be x and 1. X of 1, y of 1. Which is we're going to have y minus 18 is equal to how much? Negative 21 into how much? X. Then it will be how much? Plus, which is minus into minus 2, which is going to have y minus 18 is equal to how much? Negative 21 into x plus 2, which is going to have y is equal to how much? Negative 21 x minus how much? Minus 42 plus how much? Plus 18, which is y will be equal to how much? Negative 21 x. Now, we have how much? 21, 42, which is the, we're going to have how much? This will be how much? Minus 18. This will be the equation of the tangent in the form of y is equals to now. Zonke izizwe jikelele yonke indawo sidibilisi lapho.